Wild horses run across these plains, like my heart when I lost you that day. The sky turned dark, the wind turned cold, and love slipped away like dust untold. We love like fire, but the fire burned, left nothing but ashes, no way to return. Now the wind whispers your name in the dark. Wild horses and broken hearts, I see your shadow in the old corral. Hear your laughter in the river's swell. But echoes fade and dreams run dry, like the tears I've cried beneath this sky. We love like fire, but the fire burned, left nothing but ashes, no way to return. Now the wind whispers your name in the dark. Wild horses and broken hearts, maybe love ain't meant to stay. Maybe wild souls can't be tamed that way. But every night by the barn I stand, hoping one day you'll take my hand. The ranch still stands, the moon still glows, but my heart is lost where the cold wind blows. I keep waiting, even if it's just a dream, for you to come riding back to me. So I'll watch the wild horses run, like memories fading with the sun. And if you hear the wind call your name, come home, love, come home again. In the Corral of Sins, where the dust don't lie, I made my choices, never question why. A man does what he must to keep his kin, even when the road leads straight to sin. I did what I had to do, though it weighs on my soul. There ain't room for mercy when the nights get cold. If heaven's watching, let it judge me slow, 'cause all I did was for the ones I love the most. The cattle still graze, the river still flows, but the ghosts of my past walk these dusty roads. I see their faces in the moonlit air, every promise kept, every cross I bear. I did what I had to do, though it weighs on my soul. There ain't room for mercy when the night gets cold. If heaven's watching, let it judge me slow, 'cause all I did was for the ones I love the most. Maybe someday, when I'm laid in the ground, my sins will wash away with the rain coming down. But till that day, I'll stand my ground, defend what's mine, never back down. So if they ask why a cowboy won't kneel, tell them the price of love is something still. And if I'm down for the life I've led, at least my family sleeps safe in their beds. in the corral of sin, where the truth runs deep. I ride with my past, but my soul I keep. If heaven's listening, let it understand, I did it all with these two calloused hands. There are borders of fire that no one can cross, lines drawn in dust, paid for in loss, where the past and the future collide endlessly, and the weight of tradition rests heavy on me. We are the guardians of a fading world, holding on tight as the changes unfurl. With rifles and horses we stand our ground, 'cause progress won't take what's ranch-born and proud. They come with their money, their suits and their plans, talking about numbers, not working the land. But this ain't for sale, it's my blood and my name, and I'll ride through the fire to keep it the same. We are the guardians of a fading world, holding on tight as the changes unfurl. With rifles and horses we stand our ground, 'cause progress won't take what's ranch-born and proud. A cowboy's soul ain't just leather and dust, it's the roots of the land, it's honor and trust. So if they come knocking, they best beware. There's fire on the borders and we ain't scared. As long as there's breath, this land remains. Through heartache and battle, through loss and pain, for the ones who came before and the ones yet to ride, this ranch will stand till the end of time. The river of memories flows slow and clear, whispering echoes of a childhood so dear. Barefoot on banks where the willows would sway, the sun kissed my dreams at the break of each day. Here I learned to ride, here I learned to love, under skies wide and endless above. And in every stone there's a piece of my home, a place in my heart where I'll never be alone. I still hear my father's voice on the breeze, teaching me lessons in the shade of the trees. The old wooden fence, the sound of the stream. This land built my soul, this land shaped my dreams. Here I learned to ride, here I learned to love, under skies wide and endless above. And in every stone there's a piece of my home, a place in my heart where I'll never be alone. Even if time takes me far from this land, its touch lingers on like the dust in my hands. Seasons may change and the world moves on, but the river still sings the same old song. So when I am weary, lost in the years, I'll follow that river back to what's clear. For no matter the distance, no matter the road, the river of memories will always flow. This land where I was born is more than just a field. It's the heart of my father, the roots that won't yield. Every tree, every river, every mountain so wide holds the echoes of voices that still stand with pride. No matter who comes, no matter what they do, this land is mine, and no one takes it through. With my hands I care for it, with my life I defend. But this ground is my blood, and it won't break or bend. I walk through the pastures where my grandfather stood, plowing the earth with sweat, calloused hands made of wood. The wind sings the stories of battles and grace, of a family that never will vanish or fade. No matter who comes, no matter what they do, this land is mine, and no one takes it through. With my hands I care for it, with my life I defend. For this ground is my mud, and it won't break or bend. Some call it soil, some call it gold, but to me it's the only true home I will know. Let the storms roll, let the world change, this land will stand and I'll do the same. So bury me here, beneath the old oak, where the roots run deep, where the memories spoke. For as long as there's breath in the sky up above, this land will remain my legacy, my love. We are the last bastion, standing strong and tall, when the past still lingers and the old ways call. With rifles in hand and hearts made of steel, we guard this land like cowboys, steady and real. The world moves on, but it won't break through. This land is ours, tried and true. Though the bullets fly and the danger grows, I'll be the wall that never lets go. Grandfather's footsteps still mark this ground. In the creak of the gate, his voice still sounds. They come with their papers, their money, their lies, but this dirt ain't for sale, not while I'm alive. The world moves on, but it won't break through. This land is ours, tried and true. Though the bullets fire and the danger grows, I'll be the wall that never lets go. Storms may come and the fires may rise, but nothing can burn what's rooted inside. As long as there's breath in a cowboy's chest, this land will stand against all the rest. So lay me down beneath these hills, where the wind runs free and the night is still. For the last bastion will never fall, as long as one cowboy still heeds the call. There's blood in the dust, there's fire in the wind. Every step I take is an oath again. This land ain't just dirt, it's my soul, my name, and I'll stand and fight, come heartache or rain. The scars on my hands tell the story well, of a man who stood where his father stood. Even if the price is more than I can pay, this land is my life, and here I'll stay. I've seen the seasons take and give, felt the weight of the fight just to live. They come with their deeds, they're silver and steel, but they don't know the truth that a cowboy feels. The scars on my hands tell the story well, of a man who stood where his fathers fell. Even if the price is more than I can pay, this land is my life, and here I'll stay. If heaven should judge me for what I have done, let it be known I never did run. I laid down my soul like the ones before, and I'll rest in this ground forevermore. There's blood in the dust, there's fire in the wind, and I'll fight for this land till the very end. I saw you standing by the old oak tree, golden light dancing on your cheeks. The wind whispered soft as the world stood still, and right then and there I knew I always will. I loved you from the first sunset on the ranch, when the sky turned red like a sweet romance. The way your hand fit right into mine, like the stars above, love stood the test of time. Through the seasons, through the years, through the laughter, through the tears, no storm or struggle could shake what's true, 'cause every sunrise starts and ends with you. I loved you from the first sunset on the ranch, when the sky turned red like a sweet romance. The way your hand fit right into mine, like the stars above, love stood the test of time. Some say love fades, but they don't know. When roots run deep, they only grow. With every dusk and with every dawn, my heart still beats where you belong. So let's watch the sun go down again, like we did back where love began. I loved you then, I love you still, and darling, I always will. Let's watch the sun go down again, like we did back where love began. I loved you then, I love you still, and darling, I always will. We danced slow neath the harvest moon, your hand in mine, just like a tune. The way you smile, the way you sway, felt like love was on its way. Your eyes said yes, but your heart said no, like a river that teases but never lets go. I held on tight, but I should have known love can't live where it's never grown. I sent you letters, I sang you songs, hoped you'd feel where you belong. But every kiss, though warm and true, felt like a dream that wouldn't come through. Your eyes said yes, but your heart said no, like a fire that flickers but won't take hold. Oh, I gave mine all, but I should have seen love don't bloom where it don't believe. Now I ride these empty plains alone, with only echoes of love on gone. I wish you well, I hope you find the kind of love that don't leave behind. So I'll tip my hat, I'll say goodbye. No more questions, no more why. Your eyes said yes, but your heart said no. And darling, that's just how love goes. I should have seen it from the start, that sweet love was bound to break my heart. You pulled me in with a whisper and smile, held me close, then left me in the night. You were my drug and my poison, I couldn't let you go. Every touch burned like fire, but I still crave more. I knew the danger, but I stayed just the same. Loving you was a losing game. Your words were honey, your lips were wine, but the truth was hidden between the lines. Every promise was just a lie in disguise, yet I kept believing those stormy blue eyes. You were my drug and my poison, I couldn't let you go. Every touch burned like fire, but I still crave more. I knew the danger, but I stayed just the same. Loving you was a losing game. I stand in the wreckage of what we became, nothing but ashes and the whisper of pain. I should have walked, but I ran to the flame. Now I only have myself to blame. So I'll ride away with the wind at my back. No more shadows, no looking back. You were my drug and my poison, but now I know some loves ain't meant to grow. The old cafe still sets a table for two, but now it's just me with a lonesome view. The jukebox plays our favorite song, and for a moment I still sing along. Your memory lives in every corner of this town, in the whispering wind, in the sun going down. Every street light, every small cafe still holds the love that slipped away. I walk past the church where we once made plans. Now empty echoes fill my hands. The autumn leaves don't shine the same since the day you took my name in vain. Your memory lives in every corner of this town, in the whispering wind, in the sun going down. Every street light, every small cafe still holds the love that slipped away. I try to move on, but the past won't fade. It lingers like a song we once played. If time could turn back, I'd hold you near, but all I have now is the sound of the years. So I'll tip my hat, take one last ride through this town where love once shined. Your memory lives in every corner I see, and darling, it still lives in me. My granddad's hands were strong and worn, built this house before I was born. He'd wake with the sun, work the fields all day. Said, son, hard work never fades away. It's passed down like the rain on a dry, cracked land, like a promise made with a calloused hand. Through the years, through the pain, the love of family still remains. Dad taught me how to rope and ride, told me, son, stand tall with pride. He worked this land, fought through drought and storm, kept our name and our roots strong and warm. It's passed down like the rain on a dry, cracked land, like a promise made with a calloused hand. Through the years, through the pain, love of family still remains. Now I watch my own boy grow, with the same fire, the same glow. And when he asks me what's worth the fight, I say, son, our name, our land, our life. So I'll carry the torch, won't let it fall. Just like my father, I'll give it my all. I used to chase the setting sun, working hard till the day was done. Thought the world was mine to roam, but love found me and brought me home. Now there's laughter on the old front porch, tiny hands reaching out for more. I hear the pitter-patter on the wooden floor, and I don't need a fame no more. Those little steps in the yard, they're my reason for living. Every giggle, every cry is the love I've been given. The world may turn, the years may fly, but I'll hold on till the end of time. Late at night, I hear her breathe, soft and safe right next to me. She don't know it yet, but one day she'll see. She's the best thing that's ever happened to me. Those little steps in the yard, they're my reason for living. Every giggle, every cry is the love I've been given. The world may turn, the years may fly, but I'll hold on till the end of time. One day she'll grow and walk away, but this love won't ever fade. I'll be right here just like before, with open arms and an open door. So I'll sit right here on this old front swing, watch her dance, hear her sing, and I'll thank the Lord from where I stand for little steps and tiny hands. There's a dirt road leading to a little white gate, an old oak tree where I carved my name. The front porch swing still creaks in the breeze, and that sunset's still the prettiest I've seen. Mama's roses grow by the old fence line, Daddy's boots still rest where he left them behind. Sunday bells ring like they always have, calling me home to my faded past. This small town is where my heart will always be, where the stars shine bright and the river runs free. No matter how far this world takes me, I'll find my way back to these old memories. I've seen big cities with their neon lights, but nothing shines like these fireflies at night. No matter where I lay my head to dream, this red dirt runs through every part of me. This small town is where my heart will always be, where the stars shine bright and the river runs free. No matter how far this world takes me, I'll find my way back to these old memories. Someday I'll bring my kids right here, show them the place that raised me up strong and clear. Let them run barefoot through the fields of gold, so they'll know the love that never grows old. So I'll sit right here on this worn out porch, watch the sun fade just like before. This place ain't just a memory, it's where my heart will always be. With calloused hands and the sun on my back, I rise before dawn, no time to relax. Fields don't wait, and neither do I. The land's been my living since I was just a child. Daddy taught me how to mend a fence, how to pray for rain when the sky don't bend. Mama kept supper warm on the stove. Said hard work's the only way a good man grows. It's sweat and dust, it's boots on the ground. The sun up to sundown, I don't slow down. This ranch is my blood, my story, my fight, built with calloused hands and a faithful heart tonight. That old red barn seen better days, but I'll fix it up just like my granddad's way. The cattle still roam, the river still flows, and as long as I'm breathing, I'll never let go. It's sweat and dust, it's boots on the ground. Sun up to sundown, I don't slow down. This ranch is my blood, my story, my fight, built with calloused hands and a faithful heart tonight. Someday my son will take the reins, feel the weight of his family name. I'll teach him right like my father did. Let a man stand strong when he earns what he gives. The river sings my song as it rolls on down through fields of gold in this little town. The wind hums soft through the tall oak trees, like a voice from the past whispering to me. The mountains stand like old watchmen proud. Their shadows stretch across the plowed out ground, and the horses run where the wild grass grows, and the eagle flies where only freedom knows. Oh, the earth is my home, the sky is my roof. Every star tells a tale, every stone holds the truth. With my boots in the dirt and my hands in the clay, I find my peace in the light of the day. The wolves cry out in the midnight deep, while the fire keeps its promise to warm and keep. Coyotes dance in the pale moon's glow, and the world sings a tune only nature knows. Oh, the earth is my home, the sky is my roof. Every star tells a tale, every stone holds the truth. With my boots in the dirt and my hands in the clay, I find my peace in the light of the day. No walls can hold me, no chains can bind. The land is my soul, my heart, my mind. As long as the river still sings its tune, I'll walk this land neath the sun and moon. The river sings my song, and the wind carries my voice. This life I've been given, it ain't just a choice. It's a love, it's a bond, it's where I belong. Forever I'll live where the river sings on. Dust kicks up as I step in the rain. Leather and steel, it's a cowboy thing. The crowd goes quiet, my heart beats aloud. A man and his horse, standing tall and proud. And on the head, and the gate swings wide, holding on tight for the 8-second ride. The thunder of roofs, the rush of the air, a moment of freedom, a dance with no fear. I ride for the glory, I ride for the pride. Through blood and the bruises, I won't step aside. With open lips, I give it my all. 'Cause a cowboy don't break, he just learns how to fall. That old roan mare waits by the fence. She knows this life, she knows what it meant. Through miles of dust and long rodeo nights, she's carried my dreams, she's carried my fights. I ride for the glory, I ride for the pride. Through blood and the bruises, I won't step aside. Win or lose, I give it all. 'Cause a cowboy don't break, he just learns how to fall. Some men chase riches, some chase the fame. Me, I just chase the sound of my name. Called from the chutes one more time, one more ride, one last climb. When my days are done, lay me down where the dust settles soft on this rodeo ground. Carve on my stone what I held inside. He rode for the glory, he rode till he died. Verse 1. I walked through the door of that old neon light, just looking for comfort, trying to make it through the night. But the jukebox stopped playing when I turned my head, and there you were, in his arms instead. 2 glasses of bourbon, one hand in his dress, laughing like we never even shared a first kiss. The love that we built, the life that we made, torn down in a moment, like a debt left unpaid. Whiskey told me the truth, no lies in the glass. It burned going down just like our past. I could have stayed blind, but now I can see the one thing I trusted went and cheated on me. I ain't one for begging, I ain't one to cry, but darling, tonight I won't even try. Let the bottle run empty, let the bar close its doors. Come sunrise, I won't love you no more. Whiskey told me the truth, no lies in the glass. It burned going down just like our past. I could have stayed blind, but now I can see the one thing I trusted went and cheated on me. I won't throw a fight, I won't say your name, I'll just tip my hat and walk away. 'Cause a cowboy knows when the ride's gone wrong, and I've been holding on for way too long. So here's to the love that faded too fast, and the lessons we learned from the bottom of a glass. I'll raise one last toast and set myself free. Whiskey told me the truth, and that's all I need. Took what was mine, left dust in your wake. Lied through your teeth, now there's dues to be paid. I ain't one for anger, I don't throw a fight, but a man don't forget when he's been done wrong twice. I heard all the whispers, the things that you've done. Thought you could run, but you can't outrun the sun. The past has a way of riding back around, and when it does, you'll hear that cold, lonesome sound. A reckoning's coming, the wind says your name. You played your last hand in a high-stakes game. No need for a fight, no need for a gun. Just watch where you stand, 'cause your time's almost done. Ain't looking for trouble, ain't looking for war, but justice don't knock, it just walks through the door. You built up a house with the lies that you spun. Now watch how it falls with the weight of the sun. A reckoning's coming, the wind says your name. You played your last hand in a high-stakes game. No need for a fight, no need for a gun. Just watch where you stand, 'cause your time's almost done. Some men choose mercy, Some men choose grace, me I left fate. Set the time and the place. No fire, no fury, no cry in the night. Just a shadow that lingers till wrong turns to right. So pour one last drink, say one last prayer. You won't see it coming, but I'll be right there. A reckoning's coming, no need to run. The past always catches the things left undone. Reckoning's coming, no need to run. The past always catches the things left undone. I watched the sunset on what we had. Thought I'd never make it. Thought I'd drown in the past. But heartache don't last when you stand up tall. And love that ain't real ain't no loss at all. You took your sweet time tearing me apart, left me in pieces with a heavy heart. But I patched up the cracks, found solid ground. Ain't looking back, 'cause I ain't breaking down. But I'm stronger than before, wiser than I was. Walking through the fire made me who I am. Ain't bitter, ain't angry, just letting you go. And the man that I am don't need you no more. The nights were the hardest, the silence was loud. But I learned to stand when the world knocked me down. Now the road looks clear, the weight's off my soul. What once felt like dying just made me grow. I'm stronger than before, wiser than I was. Backing through the fire made me who I am. Ain't bitter, ain't angry, just letting you go. And the man that I am don't need you no more. So go on and chase whatever feels right. I'll be just fine with my head held high. Love ain't a prison, pain ain't a chain, and losing you was my greatest gain. I'm stronger than before, ain't looking behind. Took all the hurt and turned it to light. I used to chase the bright city lights. Thought I needed more to make my world feel right. But heartache taught me what money can't buy. Peace in my soul and the stars in the sky. I don't need riches, I don't need fame. Just a good pair of boots and the sound of the rain. A front porch swing and a heart that's free. That's all that it takes to be happy to me. I don't need luxuries, just the wind in the trees. A river that sings and a life lived with ease. Love that is honest, the hand I can hold. The simple things are worth more than gold. Once had a love that tore me apart, left me in pieces, left scars on my heart. But time is a healer and life moves along. Found what I needed in a small country soul. I don't need luxuries, just the wind in the trees. A river that sings and a life lived with ease. Love that is honest, a hand I can hold. The simple things are worth more than gold. So let them chase diamonds, let them run fast. I'll be right here where the good things last. Sun on my back and dirt on my hands, living my life just the way it was planned. I don't need riches, I don't need fame. Just a warm cup of coffee and a porch when it rains. A heart that is peaceful, a place I call home. The simple things are all that I know. I walk through the valley, lost and alone, carrying burdens too heavy to hold. The weight of my past kept dragging me down, till I heard a soft voice in that small church town. The old wooden doors, they welcomed me in. A preacher was praying, just whispering hymns. No grand revelation, no lightning above, just a moment of mercy, a whisper of love. In the village church, I found my inner peace, a place to lay my troubles down, a place to set me free. No riches, no fortune, just a hand I could feel. Sometimes all you need is a place to kneel. The road that I walked was covered in stone. I stumbled and fell thinking I was alone. But grace is a lantern that lights up the way, and hope is the promise that brought me to stay. In the village church, I found my inner peace, a place to lay my troubles down, a place to set me free. No riches, no fortune, just a hand I could feel. Sometimes all you need is a place to kneel. The world still spins and the hard times come, but I found the strength that won't come undone. It's not in the riches, the power or gold, but in quiet surrender and a faith that holds. Now I walk lighter, my heart open wide, with love as my lantern and hope as my guide. No matter how far or how lost I may feel, I know there's always a place to kneel. Life's got a way of knocking you down, turning your world upside down. But a man ain't meant to walk alone through the storms and the cold unknown. I've lost some battles, I've carried the scars, spent some nights talking to the stars. But every time I thought I'd fall, a friend was there to take my call. My friends are my family, through thick and through thin. When the road gets rough, they pull me back in. Ain't about blood, it's about who shows when the rain pours down and the cold wind blows. I don't need riches, don't need gold, just a friend who gives a hand to hold. We've shared some laughter, we've shared some pain, rode through the fire, danced in the rain. When I was lost, too blind to see, they were the ones who carried me. My friends are my family, through thick and through thin. When the road gets rough, they pull me back in. Ain't about blood, it's about who shows when the rain pours down and the cold wind blows. I don't need riches, don't need gold, just a friend who gives a hand to hold. So here's to the ones who stand by your side, through every low and every high. Life ain't easy, but love runs deep, and real friends are the ones you keep. So raise a glass to the ones who stay through the dark nights and the brighter days. I don't need much, just one thing I know: with good friends beside me, I'm never alone. Left my past in the rearview mirror, heartache fading mile by mile. Got a full tank and the sky is clearer, chasing down a brand new smile. There's a map on the seat, but I don't need it. Gonna let the highway lead the way. Every town's got a story waiting. Every sunrise brings a brand new day. Me and my truck, traveling endless roads. Nowhere to be, just letting the wheels roll. Leaving the past where it don't belong. With every mile, I'm moving on. Freedom's calling, I can hear it strong. This road's my home, where I belong. Stopped for coffee in a one-lot town. Met a stranger with a tale to tell. Said he once was lost, but now he's found. Sometimes the highway can heal you well. Me and my truck, traveling endless roads. Nowhere to be, just letting the wheels roll. Leaving the past where it don't belong. With every mile, I'm moving on. Freedom's calling, I can hear it strong. This road's not home, where I belong. No regrets, no looking back, just the hum of tires on a two-lane track. Wind in my hair, sun on my skin, ain't going back to where I've been. When the night falls and the stars shine bright, I'll pull over and rest tonight. But come sunrise, I'll be gone, still chasing down that open song. The dust of my people is left behind, but their spirit still walks with me. With the sunrise burning through the pines, I'm heading where I'm meant to be. Well, I packed my bags with lessons learned, left the heartache at the door. Ain't no use in looking back when there's so much left in store. New roads, new dreams, rolling on like a restless stream. A past may call, but I won't stay. Tomorrow's waiting on the way. With every mile, my soul is free. New roads, new dreams for me. Saw my shadow in the rearview glass, felt the weight of yesterday, but the wind keeps whispering soft and low, saying, son, you're gonna be okay. New roads, new dreams, rolling on like a restless stream. The past may call, but I won't stay. Tomorrow's waiting on the way. With every mile, my soul is free. New roads, new dreams for me. Ain't got riches, ain't got plans, just a strong heart and calloused hands. Wherever I go, I know one thing: the road ahead is welcoming. So I'll ride beneath the western sky. Let the sunset paint my name. A brand new start, a life untold on a road that has no shame. Left my troubles by the old oak tree. Didn't need a map, just the wind guiding me. With the sun on my back, the past in my dust, I'm chasing the horizon, learning to trust. Crossed the mountains, waded the streams. Every new mile is stitching my dreams. The pain I carried is fading so fast. Each step I take leaves it further in the past. Where the road leads me, I don't know, but I'll follow it steady, take it slow. The world is wide, the sky runs free, and somewhere out there's a place for me. I've seen golden fields and oceans so blue, met strangers who smiled like old friends do. Each town has a story, each night holds a song, and I find a little more to myself as I move along. Where the road leads me I don't know, but I'll follow it steady, take it slow. The world is wide, the sky runs free, and somewhere out there's a place for me. Maybe it's a cabin by a mountain stream, or a dusty old town where the porch lights gleam. Wherever I stop, wherever I stay, I know I'm home in my own way. So I'll keep walking till I find that place with peace in my heart and sun on my face. The past is behind, the road's open wide. I found my freedom one step at a time. Under the old oak tree, we played without a care. Barefoot in the summer sun, laughter filled the air. Running through the fields, climbing up so high, touching every dream we saw painted in the sky. Mama called us home when the daylight slipped away. Fireflies and crickets sang the end of another day. Daddy told his stories by the glow of the fire. We swore we'd never leave, no matter what transpired. Old time rolls on like a river wide, but I still feel that breeze that plays deep inside. No matter how far this old world takes me, I'll always go back to that old oak tree. Now the house is quiet and the yard's overgrown, but when I close my eyes, I know I'm not alone. I hear the echoes of laughter, the whispers of the past, a childhood so golden, but love built to last. Old time rolls on like a river wide, but I still feel that breeze that plays deep inside. No matter how far this old world takes me, I'll always go back to that old oak tree. Someday I'll bring my children here, show them the roots that kept me near. Tell them the story, I'll sing them the songs, I'll let them know where they belong. So when the road gets heavy and the miles feel long, I hum that old tune and it pulls me back home. Under the old oak tree, where my heart runs free, that's where the best of me will always be. The old porch swing still creaks in the wind, like it did back when we were kids back then. Summer nights, fireflies, hand in mine. Time moves slow, but we didn't mind. The radio played our favorite song. You'd hum along as we danced till dawn. Barefoot in the moonlight, hearts open wide. Never thought we'd run out of time. The years have passed, but the memory of you lives on in the whisker of the wind, in an old love song. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, there's a part of me that still belongs to you. The old towns change, but some things remain, like the oak by the river where we carved our names. People say you can't go back again, but in my heart, you're here like back then. The years have passed, but the memory of you lives on in the whisker of the wind, in an old love song. No matter where I go, no matter what I do, there's a part of me that still belongs to you. Maybe someday, in another time, we'll walk those But till then, I'll keep you near, in the songs I sing, in the dreams I hear. The years I passed, but the memory of you. The front porch light still shines at night, like it's waiting for you to come inside. Your old boots sit by the door, like you're walking like before. Sunday mornings feel so quiet now. No coffee brewing, no laughing loud, but I still hear you in the wind, like you're whispering again. Even though you're no longer here, your laughter still resonates in my heart. In the rustling leaves, in the falling rain, I can hear you call my name. You're not gone, you're just away, and I'll see you again someday. I keep your stories, hold them tight, tell them by the firelight. Every lesson, every prayer, you're in the love that's always there. Even though you're no longer here, your laughter still resonates in my heart. In the rustling leaves, in the falling rain, I can hear you call by name. You're not gone, you're just away, and I'll see you again someday. One day when my journey's through, I'll walk that road and find you too. But till then I'll query on if your love's still keeping me strong. You're not gone, you're just away, and I'll see you again someday. Been a long road, been a tough fight, had my share of lonesome nights, but tonight I'm putting sorrow down, gonna find my way back to town. The old dance hall is shining bright, fiddles playing, boots tap right, the band strikes up a country tune, and I feel my heart start healing soon. In the village hall, the music never stops, the laughter echoes and we dance till we drop. Raise a glass, sing along, let the good times roll on strong. In this place we leave behind the past and find a little joy that lasts. Your bartender knows my name, he's seen heartbreak, seen the pain. Says, son, don't let the dark pull you in, step on the floor, let the music spin. In the village hall, the music never stops, laughter echoes and we dance till we drop. Raise a glass, sing along, let the good times roll on strong. Here in this place we leave behind the past and find a little joy that lasts. Life ain't easy, but it sure is sweet when you let the rhythm move your feet. So if you're hurting, if you're hurting, don't stay alone. Come where the lights and love are strong. In the village hall, the music plays, and we'll dance the pain away. So if you're hurt,
nights and love are strong. In the village hall the music plays, and we'll dance the pain away.
It's been a long week, it's been a hard fight, but tonight I'm gonna make it right. Leave my troubles at the old bar door, setting my boots down on that dusty floor. Bartender knows just what I need, a little slow pour, a shot of relief. The jukebox plays a honky-tonk tune, and I ain't going home too soon. Whiskey, beer, and a little madness, raising hell, drowning sadness. Let the neon lights burn bright, we ain't thinking about tomorrow tonight. One more round, one more song, let the whiskey keep me strong. Somewhere she's probably sleeping sound, while I'm out here tearing it down. Ain't no sorrow I can't chase away, with a little trouble and a little faith. Whiskey, beer, and a little madness, raising hell, drowning sadness. Let the neon lights burn bright, we ain't thinking about tomorrow tonight. One more round, one more song, let the whiskey keep me strong. Maybe I'll regret it come sunrise, but right now I just need a good time. So pour it up and let it flow. A little madness never hurt my soul. Whiskey, beer, and a neon glow, that's how you let the heartache go. That's how you let the heartache go. The jukebox played a lonesome tune as she walked in across the room. A smile like fire, eyes so deep, made a promise neither one would keep. We danced real close, we laughed out loud, two strangers lost inside the crowd. No need for words, no need for names, just a spark that set the night in flames. She left at dawn, but her memory stayed, soft as the whisper of the love we made. Like perfume fading on my skin, gone with the sun, but still lingering. Her touch was warm, her kiss was sweet, like a dream I knew I couldn't keep. No goodbyes, no looking back, just the echo of her last laugh. She left at dawn, but her memory stayed, soft as the whisper of the love we made. Like perfume fading on my skin, gone with the sun, but still lingering. Maybe someday, somewhere down the road, she'll thank me in the night we stole. But tonight's just a story with no last page. She's gone by dawn, but her touch remains. Knocked me down more times than I can count. Lost some dreams, learned what pain's about. But every scar, every tear I've cried, helped a man who's still standing tonight. Had empty pockets, had a heavy heart, took wrong turns, but I made a fresh start. The road was rough, the nights were long, but I found my strength when I thought it was gone. I fell 1,000 times, but I always got up.
and the rain when the times got tough. With faith in my soul and fire in my veins, I kept on walking through heartache and pain. People doubted, said I'd never last, but I kept moving, left them in the past. Every hard time just made me strong. Now I stand where I belong. I fell 1,000 times, but I always got up. Through the dust and the rain when the times got tough. With faith in my soul and fire in my veins, I kept on walking through heartache and pain. Now when the storms roll in, I don't bow my head. I face the wind and I rise up instead. So if you're lost, if you've had enough, just hold on tight, keep getting up. Daddy worked the fields, Mama sewed at night. We had little money, but the love felt right. Shoes full of holes, hands rough and worn, but we held on tight through the dust and the storm. Woke up with the sunrise, worked till it set. Chased my dreams through the blood and the sweat. Some folks had riches, but I never had gold. Just a back built strong and a soul that won't fall. With empty hands, but a heart full of dreams, I walked through the fire, I swam against the stream. Hard times came, but they never took me down. Kept my faith, kept my feet on solid ground. Learned from my father, never quit the fight. Every dark tunnel still leads to light. I built my life with these two strong hands. Did the best I could, made my own stand. With empty hands, but a heart full of dreams, I walked through fire, swam against the stain. Hard times came, but they never took me down. Kept my faith, kept my feet on solid ground. Now I see my kids running free in the sun. They won't have to struggle the way I have done. So I thank the Lord for the lessons I've learned. Every callous and scar was a page that I turned. Sat on the old porch swing, hands like leather, eyes that had seen. He never spoke much about his pain, but the battle still echoed in the rain. He left this land when he was just a boy, traded his plow for a rifle's noise. Fought in the trenches, lost some good men, came back home, but he was never the same again. My grandfather fought in the war, left his heart on a distant shore. Though time moves on, his story remains in the dust of the fields, in the sound of the rain. He worked the land with a steady hand, built a home, raised a man, taught me that freedom don't come free. and some wounds you just don't see. My grandfather fought in the war, left his heart on a distant shore. Though time moves on, his story remains in the dust of the fields, in the sound of the rain. Now I walk where he once stood, trying to live the way he would. His strength still runs deep in me, like the roots of an old oak tree. So I'll teach my sons what I was told of a man with a heart of gold. His battle is done, but his love carries on in the stories we tell in the light of the dawn. Down by the square near the general store, there's an old oak bench and a tale of the Lord. Every morning with a coffee in hand, old Tom sat the heart of this land. He'd tip his hat and share a grin, knew every soul where they'd been, taught the young ones how to dream, said hard work's more than what it seems. Old Tom was the life and soul, a guiding light, a heart of gold. Though time moves on, his name remains like the whistle of a midnight train. He fought in wars, built this town, never once let a soul fall down. Kept his word like a steady plow. They don't make 'em like that now. Oh, Tom was the life and soul, a guiding light, a heart of gold. Though time moves on, his name remains like the whistle of a midnight train. Now his bench is worn and gray, but folks still pass by every day. They nod and smile, tip their brim, like they're still talking to him. Legends don't need marble stone. They live in hearts, they lead us home. And when the church bells chime at dawn, we'll know old Tom's never gone. Into town on a dust-filled road, a shadow long, a tale untold. Johnny came with eyes so wild, a sinner's heart, a dreamer's child. Silver spurs and a six-gun fast, lived each day like it was his last. Folks would whisper when he passed, a rebel's fire, a storm so vast. Johnny Cade, outlaw born, ran from the past, forever torn. He stole for love, fought for pride, but no man outruns the rolling tide. He met Maria one July night, a preacher's girl with eyes so bright. She saw the good behind the crime, tried to change him, but ran out of time. Johnny Cade, outlaw born, ran from the past, forever torn. He stole for love, fought for pride, but no man outruns the rolling tide. sheriff found him at the break of day. Maria begged, don't take him away. But fate had plans and bullets flew. By sundown the sky turned blue. Now the wind still calls his name, a legend lost but not in vain. Some say love could have set him free, but outlaws ain't meant for peace. She grew up riding with the wind, boots and the dust, a fire within. Didn't need saving, didn't need praise. She built her world in her own way. Sunrise found her at the break of dawn, working hard till the light was gone. She could rope and ride, stand her ground, a woman strong, the talk of town. She's steel and grace, tough as they come, a heart of gold, a will that won't run. Through the storms, through the pain, she held her ground, she never swayed. She lost her daddy to the old coal mine, took his lessons, made 'em shine. Didn't cry, didn't break, carried his name with pride, not weight. She's steel and grace, tough as they come, a heart of gold, a will that won't run. Through the storms, through the pain, she held her ground as she never swayed. They called her stubborn, they called her wild, but she just smiled, that knowing smile. 'Cause strength ain't loud and love runs deep, and real ones stand when others leave. Now the world spins, but some things stay. Legends live in the lives they've made. And somewhere out there down a red dirt road, she's still standing strong as stone. Granddad worked the fields with his own two hands, taught me love ain't just words, it's work in the land. Said, son, this dirt's more than a roots and stone. It's the place where our dreams have grown. Mama sang hymns 'neath the front porch light, prayed for peace and the boys who'd fight. We stood as one when the anthem played, hand on heart, heads bowed in grace. This land I love, this flag I raise, a place of honor, faith and grace. Through every trial, through every storm, it's still the place where my heart was born. Seeing the rivers run and the wheat fields sway, watch the sunrise paint another day. Through the highs and lows, the right and wrong, this land still stands, still proud and strong. This land I love, this flag I raise, a place of honor, faith and grace. Through every trial, through every storm, it's still the place where our heart was born. We don't always see eye to eye, but side by side we stand and try. For every voice, for every name, we hold the light and keep the flame. So when I go, let the stories tell of a land I loved and loved so well. For as long as the stars shine up above, I'll stand for this land I love. He left this town when he turned 18, a young boy chasing the soldier's dream. Mama cried, but she let him go, said, "Son, be brave and come back home." Letters came from across the sea, tales of dust and memories. Said he'd seen things he couldn't explain, but he'd fight again and again. The man who came back, he wasn't the same. Carried the weight, but never complained. He walked through fire, he lived through pain, but a part of him stayed in the pouring rain. He'd sit alone on the porch at night, whispering names by the candlelight. Fought for freedom, gave his best, but some wounds never let you rest. The man who came back, he wasn't the same. Carried the weight, but never complained. He walked through fire, he lived through pain, but a part of him stayed in the pouring rain. He never asked for praise or fame, just wished folks knew his friends' names. Said the real heroes, they stayed behind, but I keep them close in this heart of mine. And when he left, we carved his name on a stone that stands in the pouring rain. A man who came back had stories to tell. Now he's resting and he's finally well. There's a little town where the river flows, where everybody waves and everybody knows. When the hard times hit, we stand up tall. No one here ever stands alone at all. Old man Carter built the general store. His granddad laid these roads before. And when a storm comes rolling through, you'll see us working till the skies turn blue. Hand in hand, side by side, through the rain and through the fire. We don't break, we don't fall. Together we stand, stronger than all. Miss Annie bakes for the church each week. She feeds the lost, she helps the weak. And when Joe's barn burned to the ground, this whole town came and built it back sound. Hand in hand, side by side, through the rain, through the fire. We don't break, we don't fall. Together we stand, stronger than all. It ain't the buildings, it ain't the land, it's the love and the helping hands. No matter where life takes me to, this little town will pull me through. So if you're lost and need a friend, come on in, we'll take you in. This is home, this is pride. Hand in hand, we walk this life. for the city. I thought nothing can go wrong today, but fate had other plans, and my truck had no start. I pulled out my cell phone, but there was no signal. I started pushing, but I started to sweat. An old man saw me and started to laugh. He said, "Son, today ain't your day, is it?" If he follows me, won't leave me alone. But if something can go wrong, it surely will. But I'm not complaining, at least I still know how to play this old guitar that won't let me down. I called my friend, but he was busy. He said, "I'm at the beach with a drink in my hand, while I'm here with the engine running and a dog looking at me like I'm a fool." Murphy follows me, won't leave me alone. If something can go wrong, it surely will. But I'm not complaining, at least I still know how to play this old guitar that won't let me down. The mechanic came and made me wait. He said, "This is serious, it's going to take a while." I said, "Bro, give me a break."
You said you loved me with all your heart, that I was your sunshine every sunset. But last night I saw you, what a saint, dancing with my friend in that cafe. It's not that it hurts, it's not that I care, but how curious, what a good support. You promised me love until eternity, and it lasted less than a bread commercial. Thanks for nothing, for the promises that the wind blew away. Thanks for nothing, for your falsehood, and for teaching me what love is not. Now you tell me it was an accident, that you tripped and fell into his arms. It must have been magic or a decent trick, 'cause even your lips were marked. Thank you for nothing, for your great loyalty, for the promises that the wind blew away. Thank you for nothing, for your falsehood, and for teaching me what love is not. Don't worry, I'm fine now. I bought a dog, he's more loyal than you. And if you ever see him again, tell my friend I owe him a cross. So goodbye, take good care of yourself, lest you stumble again. If you do just a word of advice for cons, ain't better, ain't fine now, all around. I bought a dog, he's more loyal than you. And if you ever see him again, tell my friend I owe him a cross. So goodbye, take good care of yourself, lest you stumble again. And if you do, just a word of advice.